It's your Cosmic Auntie here, and this is going to be a reading for the Venus retrograde in Leo transit that's happening right now. It started on July 22nd and it's going to go until September 3rd. So I hope that this reading helps you work with this energy in some constructive way. I hope that it's able to come alongside you and assist you in gaining a greater sense of clarity or provide you a sense of validation or confirmation. That being said, always bounce all messages off your own intuition, your own inner guidance system, right? You know yourself best. So don't make anything fit if it doesn't. You'll know when a message resonates, you'll know when one doesn't. All right, okay. So what do we've got here? We've got Blackberry Dragon timing. And then we've got Broccoli Dragon place. And we've got Pumpkin Dragon mystery. Ooh. Well. And then we've got Radish Dragon at the bottom of the deck with growth. This is giving me some divine timing energy. Perfect storm, courage to step into life. I just heard, don't worry about the how. Don't worry about the how. Like, it just feels like it's time to step forward in some way and create just for the sake of creating, and not attaching too much to the outcome. That is like the universe's job, okay? Like, so yeah, like that's kind of like, I guess, the how. You know, it's almost like, well, how is this gonna work out? Like, how is that gonna happen? Like, well, what's gonna come of this if I like do that, or you know, and it almost feels like it could be easy to kind of talk oneself out of doing something that might bring a lot of joy into life because of this kind of attachment to outcome, you know, and kind of thinking like it might not ever work, but it feels kind of on the contrary in this energy. It's just asking to kind of go back to the moment, to be in the moment. The magic is in the moment. I hear it. The magic is in the moment. And we've got Unmarked Trail Revelation at the bottom of the deck. This is going down an unmarked path, Cancer. This is going in a direction that you may have never, you know, gone before with something or with yourself, like to allow yourself to have fun in some way, to create in some way, to try something, to start something, to just flow with something. It's very healing, and it is really connecting you and it's really connecting you to community. it's really drawing people in to what it is that you're doing. And what it is that you're doing is drawing you into people, like people on your wavelength in some way. Like it's beautiful. It's beautiful. And then we've got Fool's Embrace here, transmuting pain. This is where this healing energy coming in. It's very healing. It's very, very healing. And the power of community just is so, so profound. And it feels like it's all coming from just giving yourself the permission to try something, express something, do something, create something, to have a little bit more fun in some way without attaching a certain outcome to it, or you're even shaming yourself for it, or thinking that it has to have like a specific like purpose or something like that. Like the purpose is to have fun. The purpose is to enjoy yourself. And this process is really, really healing parts of yourself at a deep level, and it's beautiful. It's like, I just saw this like I guess this full circle kind of energy. There's almost this little arrow in my desk went to this transmuting pain through this process is giving you more courage to step into life. And this more, like having more courage to step into life is helping you show up in an authentic, true, original way and feel confident in who you are, and like really feel like excited about who you are and exploring who you are, and therefore meeting people on your wavelength that are interested in similar things, that value you, that see you, that lift you up, and vice versa, where you are inspired by people, where you feel connected in a healthy way with people, and therefore healing deep parts of yourself. And this goes through, and what transpires is to be enjoyed. Okay, this is where this mystery, timing, place energy is coming from, like that divine timing, like things are lining up things are just aligning as you move through this process, as you feel deep connected to yourself at a deeper level, as you play more, express more, try new things. Okay, I heard be silly, let yourself be silly, look silly. So there it is, the Eight of Swords, feeling like worried about like what's gonna happen. Okay, you know, what's gonna happen. The Devil, yeah, things that attempt to create, like things that create blockages or drains your energy. King of Swords. This is where the pain is being transmuted. So like wherever you have any kind of like wounds around, well, your inner child, right? Like about, there might be things that you want to try. Like there might be skills that you want to learn, but you're like, I don't even know the first thing about that. I don't even know, like it's going to take me so long to be good at that. And like, what if I never become good at that? It's like, it's not about that. It's about, do you want to try it? Go for it. And it's okay that you're not good at it. It's okay you don't know anything about it. That's the point. That's what learning is. That's what exploration is. That's what the adventure is about. And watch yourself get better at it. Like just by showing up and rising to the occasion of your desire to try something that interests you. Similarly, okay, taking things that you are good at and sharing them in some way. Not worrying about like what you look like or what other people are going to think or what it's going to go. It's just sharing something that you created. Whether you're good at it or not, that's something here in this message, and it is something that is releasing you. It is liberating. It is freeing you of mental prisons. It is freeing you from so much, and it's so, oh my gosh, yeah, powerful. Wow. So we've got the Queen of Swords here, and then the Five of Pentacles and the Star, with the Fool at the bottom of the deck. So we've got Fool's Embrace, Transmuting Pain, and we've got the Fool. So this retrograde is going to be kicking up places where you're feeling trapped, where you're feeling held back, and by pursuing your joy, Cancer, you're untrapping yourself. This is very deep, like inner child healing energy as well. Like this is freeing up your inner child to express themselves more, to take up more space within you. So and this is our joyful, creative, innocent, curious, loving parts of ourselves, right? And these are parts of ourselves that often have had to shrink back for various reasons. And this retrograde energy is going to help you be able to really like understand those reasons and like bust open the gate here and clear those reasons out of the way and allow your inner child to come out and play. To validate those reasons, right? Like to be able to understand, hey, and understand that's where I shrank back and why. But letting yourself know that you don't have to shrink back anymore, because you are meant to be seen in your truth, in your light, in your authenticity, in your depth too, right? Because it's both. We have both light and dark energy, and the alchemy and the amalgamation of both is what makes us who we are. And that's what makes us so interesting as beings, right? So I feel like this transit is bringing in a lot of opportunity to like play a bit more and try new things and be seen for the things that really are special interests to you or skills to you. Community, being connected to and expanded due to these things, and it being very, very healing. Like it feels like it's like stimulating like deep parts of my heart that I just haven't felt in a long time or something, and it just feeling so delightful, and so it just feels so delightful, Cancer. It feels so delightful. Yeah. So anywhere that you felt cast aside, anywhere that you felt left out in the cold, or any place that you've had to shrink back or make yourself small, or, give your power away, where you felt mentally trapped, okay? This power of creation, this power of play is helping you free yourself. And this transit of Venus and Leo, like this, Venus is the planet of love. Leo rules the heart. This is really heart-centered energy, and you're very heart-centered as well. your deeply intuitive, emotional energy. And so I sense you I sense witnessing yourself transmute a lot of pain into power and pain into purpose through the power of play and creation and expression and curiosity, and releasing your control of the outcome and just creating in the moment. Because the magic is in the moment. And with the Queen of Swords here underneath the gathering around power of community, trust that you know yourself, okay? Trust that you know yourself, that you've got yourself. This is, the Queen of Swords is about boundaries, about expressing one's truth. They're very open to hearing new information, but they also know themselves so much that they can bounce that off their own inner knowing and filter through the information and ultimately trust the decision that they're going to make, okay? So, because I feel like there's almost like a little bit of like trepidation about being seen or connecting with people or meeting new people. There might be some trust issues that you have with others, with yourself, right? That might be part of the pain that's being transmuted right now. Like, this is all about learning to trust yourself at a deeper level. And the Queen of Swords really knows, because, you know, the Queen of Swords has been to the underworld time and time again, but keeps coming back up with more wisdom and knowledge to share. Okay. So there's definitely things that you have to share. There's definitely like teachings, there's medicine, there's wisdom, there's skills, there's like, it's going to be different for each and every one of you out there, but you have so much to give to your community, to the collective. And it isn't about like seeing 50 steps ahead of yourself to be like, well, what am I going to do with, what am I going to make of this? Well, if you have something to share in your heart and you feel comfortable sharing it, share it. And then observe the ripple effect of it, and ride that flow and respond to that flow. The magic is in the moment, right, Cancer? And that, I sense, is like canceling out this like devil Eight of Swords energy, because this is the kind of energy that's like, well, what do you think you're gonna do with that? You know, like, like, you think that's gonna, you know, like, it's this kind of energy that comes into all of our awareness, right? Where we think like, oh, well, who am I to share that? Or like, who am I to try and do that? Like, I'll never be good at that or whatever. Well, it's like, well, put that aside, let that go, and try it and watch the magic happen. And if it's not a good fit for you, and if you're like, like, I tried it, like, that's the Queen of Swords energy too. You're like allowed to change your mind. You're allowed to try things and for them to not go anywhere. You're allowed to express things and watch them blow up in this beautiful, creative, expressive way. You're allowed to share things that mean something to you. You're allowed to create just to create, you know? You don't have to monetize it. You can if you want to. It's all about the choices that you make and trusting in the choices that you make, and knowing that you're allowed to change your mind, and that it's about enjoying yourself. It's about following your joy, Cancer. And that joy is liberating you. And this transit in Leo is really here to help you with that. It's here to help you reflect. It's here to help you refine and realign, okay? And it's helping you renew your heart space and release. And again, there's this mystery here. So there's this energy where I feel like the universe has some fun things up its sleeve as you create and have fun and express yourself and follow your joy. Like, just watch the magic happen, Cancer. Truly, truly. You are a star. And you are to be seen for who you truly are. I hope this is helpful in some way. I send you so much love, and I'll catch you in the next reading.